Hey, good morning, Facebook world. I just wanted to start off your weekend with a few different thoughts from Scripture. I was thinking about this week how in our modern world, especially with social media, it's really easy for us to let our thoughts be known online. That can be a really good thing if you have something good to say and for the quick spread of information. I mean, I get a lot of my news from my Twitter feed, what's popping up there, what news broadcast is sharing this, instant alerts on my phone and things like that. But we also live in kind of a scary age where it's easy for us to put information out there, to say things really quickly to a lot of people without actually thinking through what we're doing. It's not as big of a deal when maybe we say something to an individual that we can quickly retract and say, hey, I didn't mean that, or, that was unwise, or that was foolish for me to say that. But when it comes to social media, all of a sudden you have a Facebook post or a tweet, and now the world sees it. And it's really hard to take that back. I'm reminded of what the proverb writer says in Proverbs chapter 17, down in verse 27. It says, "He who restrains his words has knowledge. He who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is considered intelligent." I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of times where maybe I've gotten up in the morning and I get on maybe Facebook and I see that someone posts a statement. Maybe it's kind of a thinly veiled criticism of somebody, or it's a passive-aggressive attack about somebody, or it's just something really they shouldn't say, and you think, oh, why'd you post that? Hopefully they delete that before anybody else sees it. The proverb writer way back then knew that we're like that as humans, that we have a tendency to speak and do things before we think. So my advice to you this morning is simply this: think a little bit before you speak. You might be saying something that's going to hurt somebody. You might be saying something that's going to hurt your own reputation. You might be saying something that's wrong or false or foolish. And that goes for what you post as well. Don't post something without thinking about it. The world's going to see it. Maybe you're setting a bad example. Maybe you're in a moment in your life where you're upset and you don't think and you say something, and now you're spending weeks retracting what you said because what you said or what you posted was foolish. So let's be sure to think before we act, think before we speak, and think before you post. Proverb writer says you'll be considered wise if you do that. Thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed day.